I got these clamps for about $4 each, these red handles one, and they have been very handy in the shop. But over the years they have just started to fall apart, mainly the plastic pad, the plastic clamping pad is just breaking off. And for some I have already tried making some wooden pads for them about 1 year ago, and they seem to be holding up just fine. This one just came off, great. The point is, since now I've got a lathe, I can actually make these much easier than before. So that's what I'm going to try and do in this video. So I've also got some clamps under the workbench, and these I got from China because it's just much cheaper to buy big clamps from there. And most of them have plastic clamping pads, but some are falling apart, and some didn't even come with any plastic clamping pads like those, and those are rather troublesome, so I'll also make some wooden pads for those. To mark my circles, I'm going to use an existing pad that has fallen off, and I'll just trace it around on a piece of wood. So our plan is to first face it off and then turn it to the correct diameter, then drill the correct size hole using the chuck and flip it around and part it off with the parting tool. $29. Perfect. So I'll just set this to 0 on the cross slide. And now I can start drilling out the hole with a Forstner bit. So I'll repeat this operation for 12 times with drilling and face turning until all the blanks are done. And then I'll start using the parting tool. I'm once again going to use this little piece of wood to ensure that this face is parallel with the jaws. And right about there should do the trick. Now I'll just need to do some sanding to get rid of the sharp edges. So if I did this correctly, I should be able to just press fit these clamps onto it without much hassle. Seems to work. Finally, all my small clamps are free from these nasty plastic cappings. And I've also made some wooden ones for my bigger clamps, like this 500mm one that I got from China. And these actually fit much better than the smaller ones because I didn't have a Forstner bit big enough for it, so I had to ream the hole out manually on the lathe, so that made it fit quite nicely. Surprisingly, these wooden pads I made for my smaller clamps also fit my intermediate clamps like this one. And so the last issue that I have with my clamps is some of it, actually just this one, has the cap that pops off. So to fix this, I'm going to hammer on a piece of metal here and hopefully enlarge it a bit so that it'll fit in the hole a bit better, and also hammer on the hole as well, just in case. And now trying to press fit it onto the clamp. There we go. Oh, actually, I've got a better idea. I guess that's the good thing about metal, is that it's extremely malleable. Speaking of chemistry right there. delocalize electrons. Isn't that right, guys?